Hey guys, How To here, and today we're going to be going over Lightworks, which is a very strong video editing program. In my last video I went over OBS, which is a very good video recording program, but let's get right into Lightworks. So when you first open up Lightworks, it's going to make you register with your email and a password and your name and all this stuff. And I know that's annoying, but just do it. I promise it's going to be worth it because it's a really good program and it's free, just like OBS. So once you register and everything and you're in Lightworks, you're not going to see any of my projects, of course, because it's going to be new for you. You're going to see create a new project, name it whatever you want to name it. Name mine hello. Put your frame rate at whatever you want the frame rate to be. Double click it to make a new project. Once you open your project, you have your file manager that comes up that shows all the files that you want to, import. And of course, I'm just going to import these random files so I can show you how to use the program. But if you want to look through your computer to find things, you hit this little button right here, which is like a back button, and you can dig through your computer to find whatever you're looking for. So first, you find whatever you want from a particular folder, import it, and it's not going to take long because they're pretty short clips. I'm going to import 2 videos that I can mess with, and then music that I can add to them. So say for example you don't get all the videos that you want imported in the first pop-up. To import more stuff, you just hit this little button right here, and I like navigate for music. Using this program, which uses a lot of processing power. Let's see. Let me pick this one. Import it. And what I like to do is I like to make bins. Bins are basically like folders, I guess you can say. I always make 2. It's not something that you have to do, it's just something that I do. I always make a final bin, and then I make an edit bin. Oh, let me name this the final because it put something in the other one. Yeah. Edit. And then I move everything. What the heck? Okay, there it goes. And then I move everything into my edit. Okay, and now this is all the stuff that I'm working with. So in order to make an edit, what you do is you hit this button over here that says create new edit, and you drag whatever you want to be first in your video. So say I want this to be the first thing in my video. Oh my god, this is something that I edited already. Oh no, I accidentally brought everything into it. That was a mistake because I have everything selected. Okay, now say I want this video to be first. I just drag it in and it's there. There's the whole video. I have it there and I can mess with it from here. So say for example you want to cut part of the video, you just want to select where you want to cut from. So say I don't want the first 20 seconds. So I put the cursor at the beginning, I hit this add in mark, and I go to 20 seconds. Where's 20 seconds? And once you hit wherever you want it to stop or where you want to cut from, oh, this video is not even 20 seconds long. Oh no, it's a really long video. Whoa, never mind. Okay. Say for example you just want to cut the first 20 seconds. Of course you put your first cursor at the beginning, and then once you hit wherever you want it to cut from, you hit the add out mark, and now you have a selection. In order to get rid of the selection, you push this delete the mark selection and close the gap, and now your first 20 seconds are gone. Easy. Now say for example you want to add to this video with another video. First you want to put this little red marker where you want the next video to be added from. I want to add it at the end, so I just drag it to the end, and then this will jump forward to your next event or cut. Pretty straightforward. So I want to add more to it. I want to add this video on top of it. But say you don't want to add the whole video maybe. say you just want the first 10 seconds, or say you want middle part of the video. You don't want the beginning, you just want to select from here all the way to here. This is all you want. So again, you go to where you want the selection to start, you push in, you go to where you want the selection to end, you push out. Now that you have that selected, you can minimize this and drag it in. And now in your edited video, you'll have just that small selection. Voila, works pretty well. And of course, for me, you're probably going to see that the video is stuttering. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my computer's CPU is not that strong again. But even though, like, when you're editing it, it might show it to be like choppy and like, you know, laggy and like buffering almost. Once you export it out to your computer, it'll look like the original video that you used from. So don't worry too much if it looks a little laggy or buggy or buffering like. So I mean, that's the basics of how you trim and you add videos. Pretty straightforward. Now let me show you how to add music. So to add music, you're going to want to go to this little cog section up here. You're going to want to go to add tracks. And a lot of music takes 2 tracks for some reason. Like I said, I'm not very keen on audio, but I always put 2 because some songs take 2 tracks. So you hit that, and then you choose where you want it, before V1, after V1, wherever you want it to be. I'll put mine after V1. Hit add, and now you have this section for your music. So now you just hit this sound and you drag it in. Can't really see where I'm putting it. What the heck? Did I not do video? Oh, I did video. I didn't meant to do audio. Excuse me. And this is how you delete tracks. Like, say you accidentally add a track that you don't need, you just right click it and you go to delete. It's pretty straightforward. Let me do this again. I think I put video instead of audio. My bad. There we go. So then I add my audio. And it plays along with the video. I really like this song. And then if you want to control the levels of a particular thing, you can go to audio mixer panel, and it'll show you all the audio right here. So say you want the music to be higher than the video, you can change the settings right here. You can change the audio down. Now these first 2 control the video, so you want these to be about the same. Say you want this to be really, really low, and you want the songs to be really, really high. Or you can turn everything off completely, and you'll just have the song. Now all you have is the song. And we made a really simple little edit with this video. I have it set way too loud. You can hear it like almost cracking. Yeah, that's way too loud. Just have it set to 0. And voila. And most songs you don't want it to fade in because most songs fade in naturally. But sometimes maybe you want to add another song and you want them to like crossfade. Let me show you how to do that. Or maybe you just want part of a song to fade in. I can show you how to do that. So first you're going to want to zoom in. Zoom in all the way. And then once you hit this little C mark right here, you can press the left click. Oh, come on. I know you can do this. And this creates a fade. So you can make this as long as you want or as short as you want. So for example, if you have a song and you want it to be like right before a bass drops and the song is like really heavy and you don't want it to like just suddenly start out of nowhere without it fading, you can make it fade. So this creates a small fade in the song. So it starts off low and gradually you hear more and more of the song. So it's not just like just like in the middle of the video, if you had a song, you don't want it to just start blaring. You want it to gradually fade in with the video. That's how you create a fade. And then if you want to fade out, you just go to wherever you want to fade out. Like for example, maybe I don't want this entire song. I just want it to be from right there to right here. Oops. Oh wait, no, you have to edit the song. My mistake. This is an entire song, so it fades in and out naturally. But for example, if you just bring in part of a song, that's how you create a fade. You just go to the top left corner and the top right corner of the selection that you want, and you just left click it, and you can make the fade as long or as short as you want. Same thing with the end of the song. Now that you're at the end here, maybe you want to create a fade out. It's still not. Oh my god, there we go. You can hardly see the fade out. There we go. And then you can create a fade out. So this will fade out the song. So it gradually fades out. It's not something that just stops. But these are the basics. And the way you can edit music the same way that you edit videos. So for example, say you want to mess with this song that I have right here. You can go to create an edit, bring the song in, and say you just want, of course with this song you're going to want to zoom in because it's such a long song. But say you want to cut out this entire first part of the song. You can do the same thing. Create an in mark. This is what I like about it, is that it shows you the level of the song. Like you can see where it starts and it gradually goes up. So say you want it in the middle of like the crescendo or something. You can add a mark right there and then go to where the song pretty much starts. And you have a selection. Now if you wanted to, you could just drag this in, select what you want and then drag it into the video. Or you can just remove this entirely, and now you took out that whole first part of the song. So now it starts right there. Then you can just drag this into the video you're editing on. If you did, I mean, there's still a lot that you can do in Lightworks but these are like the basics that I can think of, is just trimming video down, editing video into other video, and adding music and trimming music, the stuff like that. There's also text. Let me show you text real quick. Let me go back into my room. I just wish I had a bigger screen to do everything from. And if you like ever lose your project, you can just go to browse project contents and it'll bring this menu back up. Where was the video I was editing? Okay, here's the video I was editing. So say you want to add some text or do some effects. What you do is you go to effects, and then titles are gonna be, oh, I'm already in the text part. The titles is just text that shows up. Rolling, well, this tells you pretty straightforward. One of it crawls from left to right to left. One of it rolls up onto the screen from the bottom towards the top. And then titles you can position wherever you want. This is the one that I use the most probably. So say for example, oh, first you're gonna want to do a selection, of course. I wonder if I can just edit it just like this, and I can just do frame for frame whatever I want. So like in this frame, I don't want the Lightworks, or I want it to be different. Where's the effects? Yeah, so if you add an effect, it stays out throughout the whole thing. So I think you can edit it however you want. So here, I don't want it to say Lightworks. I want it to say hello. Like I said, I'm still learning, which is the same as y'all. No, it changes it for the whole thing. I don't know if there's an easier way to do like closed captions, for example. Because whenever I have to make a video, I literally have to go through, select where I want it to be. Like for example, you just make a selection on where you want the text to be. So here I want it to say hello. And I want it to say hello for just a few seconds. So I let it play for 2 seconds. I make the selection. I go to effects again. I go to titles. I put in hello here in the corner up here. I go out of it. And let me start the video over. It'll say hello for just those 2 seconds that I put it up there. And then it disappears. So that's the pain of doing that. Because you know, you have to select how much text you want in a particular area. Do the selection again, change the text, do the selection again, change the text. But you can do it. It's just difficult. There's probably an easier way to do it, but that's the only way that I can think of for right now. But I mean, there's more things in effects than just text, but that's pretty much the only thing that I use it for. Oh, there's also blurring, which I mean, that's a whole nother video because blurring is its own thing. Blurring is basically so you can blur information that you don't want to be shown. Or maybe if you're doing a video outside, you can blur people's faces so you don't get sued. Stuff like that. But this is the basics of Lightworks. There is a lot you can do on here. But I want to reiterate, it's not for like super detailed editing. If you want to do some whooshy fancy stuff, it's not for that. It's like for very simple and bare bones editing. It gets the job done, you know, for trimming, for cutting, for adding music, for doing fades with music, for doing crossfades, for adding text. It's good for all of that, for simple videos. But if you want to do something super crazy with your editing, it's not going to be for that. But that's pretty much a brief overview of Lightworks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, because like I said, I could go on for probably hours just browsing through this and learning new stuff with it. But I don't do much outside of these videos and some gaming videos. But if you have any questions on how to do something in Lightworks or OBS, for example, just let me know. I had fun making these videos. I always have fun making these videos. And if there's anything else that you need to know, of course, just let me know with a comment. And if you're having trouble with anything that I recorded on here or tried to do, you know, just let me know. I'll explain it in better detail. But there's just so much going on with Lightworks, it was hard to. I was trying to do everything at once. So of course, just let me know again. But I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.